Good evening, y'all, or late night, y'all. Sorry I am late, but I did have to upload the video, and I do have to kind of watch it before I come on to make sure that I know what it's about. So I went, or how it came out exactly, not what it's about. Like I said, because I actually don't watch it until y'all watch it. So I wanted to make sure that I watched it to make sure if y'all had any questions that I could answer those for y'all. So that is kind of why I was taking a moment. But I want to thank you for everybody who has waited. I greatly appreciate it. Hello, Raina, Paula, Star, Sandra, Carissa, Crash, Lady D. One second. All right. So, hi, Crash. Hi, Star. Hi, Essa and Nikki and Haley. Hi, Haley. How are you? Hi, Candace. Oh, I know. I'm sorry I'm so late though. Like I said, I just wanted to watch it first. Hey, Jay, and Darlene. I just wanted to watch it so that way if y'all had any questions, I knew, because like I said, I don't watch them until I upload them. Like I watch them when y'all watch them. Because I don't. Again, I don't cut anything. I literally take it right off the tripod, upload it right away, and then jump on here and talk about it with y'all right away. So and I actually skip through the beginning and the parts where I kind of try to make my points because I try to hurry up and get through for y'all. So love you too, Carissa. And Spicy Ozzy. That's cute, Katie. Let's see. Oh, Lady D, you actually are blue. Did you miss that? Yeah. There's a reason some people are not blue anymore. And there has been a change to the moderators, and there's been a reason for that. I'm making moderators that I'm able to get to at the time when I'm available, and I will inform each and every one that I feel that needs to be informed. Other than that, if you're not in blue, I wouldn't point it out, though, because there's really not a reason to. There's usually a reason to change it, and I think we all know what's been going on the last few days. So I've changed the moderators around by the research that I got within the last 4 days. So again, like I said, I'm not going to address it too much, but I will say yes, there are changes to it, but it doesn't need to be addressed during the live chat. I do have an email, and we can talk about it there if anybody does have that question. No, you're fine, Darlene. I'm just letting anybody else know. If they have a question about anything that has been changed within the moderator sections, and if they are included in that, there is an email for that. And I don't want to discuss it during the live. But I think after the last few days, everybody's completely aware of what's been going on. So we're going to go ahead and move on, though, because this is about Dr. Amie. So do y'all have any questions to people that did get to watch it? I know not everybody got a chance to. That's what I'm saying. I tried to watch it, upload it as quick as I could. But, not you. I uploaded, but I didn't get a chance to really fully watch the whole thing. So I can answer, but I can drop cards on it as we speak if y'all have questions. No, that's fine. I said because it really, I think it was uploaded like maybe 30 minutes ago. So, I said maybe something y'all can watch when the live is over. But if y'all are aware of the case, and thank you to the people who did watch it that enjoyed it. But to those that have watched it or even know anything about the case, I didn't know much about the case other than what I watched a 20-minute clip that was put together on her from her life from beginning to end. So, and well, not from beginning to end, but from when it started with the guy to the end of what he did. So it was about a 20-minute clip, and that's what I watched today, and that's what I did my reading off of. So yeah, hi to everybody coming in the room. If you give it a thumbs up, I'd greatly appreciate it. I said, now does anybody have any questions they would like me to directly ask her that I did not ask during the reading, if you saw the reading, or just questions that you'd like to know? And I'll let you know if I addressed it or not in the reading, because I did try to watch it the best I could before I got on here for y'all. Yes, she was very sweet. Yeah. I think it said third floor balcony, Anne, but I could be wrong. It might be second floor. I just saw that it said she was thrown from her own balcony. But then I also heard she was strangled, and I realized in the reading again, I was kind of having to drink, because my throat really was dry and hurt, and like even now it's almost hoarse. Like I feel like I lost my voice all of a sudden. So, and then, I mean, again, if you're strangling someone, you're gonna lose your voice, So, and my throat does hurt. So, the 17th is what it said. I could try to look it up again, but I looked it up twice and it did say the 17th, but it could. I'm sorry, see my throat still hurts a bit. Yeah, because I'm sucking on fire and bullshit. Somebody told me that's why my throat hurts. Not that I had to say that, but I wanted to throw it in there. Yeah, so apparently whenever I talk about Faye, Evelyn, or now Amie, if my throat burns, it's because I'm talking about fire and bullshit. So basically that's what they're calling Faye, Evelyn, and Dr. Amie. So they think they're funny, but they're actually making an ass out of themselves. Because like I said, I'm not really holding back on that either. I'm going to be polite about some things, but there's some things I'm just not going to put up with anymore. Like I said, after the last few days, I'm done. So, no, you're fine, Star. The only thing I could find was the 17th. I said, I'm not ripping anybody a new one. I'm just saying, like, tonight's not the night. So I'm just letting people know as they come in the room, people as they're joining us, if they're not interested in what we're really talking about and interested in helping us to grow and things like that, then there's an exit button somewhere. And I'm sure you can find it. So we're going to read the Keep Calm and Trust God book like we always do, because I am a Roman Catholic, baptized and confirmed. So are my children, baptized. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a quote. I can do everything through. She thought that he had broken into her house. I don't know if it was 2 months before exactly. I can't remember. Hold on. It's written right here. But they couldn't prove it. They couldn't prove it was him. That was the problem. Because she didn't have cameras in her home. So as y'all are coming into the room, there's 40 people in the room and 32 likes. If you're interested in talking about Dr. Amie and weighing in on a metaphysical level and being positive with us and trying to help us channel her, I would greatly appreciate it if you could hit the like button. And it's the same as holding a candlelight vigil. When somebody passes, it gives that positive energy to them to let them know that we are here in a caring way and that we want them to know that we are trying to help them get peace with not only themselves, but their loved ones as well. So that is the point of the readings, along with the lives following it with the candlelight. As you see, people are dropping candles and the prayers, So that is what we do. So if you don't want to like it and you have a candle at home, you're more than welcome to light a candle at home, or like everybody else is dropping them in the box. Like I said, if you don't want to like the video, because I could be about 44 in the room and 35 likes. So again, we are on let me find her again, because I have so many things in my book, I get them messed up. Well, not messed up, but like I lose track. Sorry, y'all. I'm looking. Here it is. All right. So, basically, again, she, like I said, Dr. Amie Harwick, is still pretty much, whether it passed or not, she was a licensed sex, marriage, and family therapist. She was murdered and thrown she was strangled and then thrown from the balcony of her own home. The stalker was Gareth Perhouse, which was her ex-boyfriend. She had a restraining order on him, and it actually ceased a few days before he did this to her. She was born on May 20th of 1981. She was a Taurus. She was 38 years old, and she was murdered on February 17th of 2020. She had written in her own statement for the to keep him away from her for the restraining order originally that Perhouse choked her, suffocated her, pushed her against walls, kicked her, dropped her to the ground with force, restrained her, slammed her head into the ground, and punched her with closed fist. Now, 2 years later is when he broke into the home and stole pictures and then also scrubbed stuff off of her computer. She had brought a detective over that she knew. He agreed with her, but the problem was she had no cameras in the house to prove it was him. So she was engaged to Drew Carey at one point. They did get separated, but they left on good terms. And then on January 16th, she had went on a red carpet event. When she went on the event, she had noticed about 10 minutes in that Gareth was there. He was pretending to be a photographer, or if he was a photographer, I'm not sure. But either way, he was there being a photographer, taking pictures of her. And then at some point, he started yelling at her and telling her that she ruined his life, basically. And so I don't know really how that ended. That's all that I got on that. So I did write down again the nature of stalking laws. And the nature of stalking laws represent it is the definition of it is somebody when they're stalking somebody, the stalker themselves, they cannot stop themselves from the nature to pursue their victim, whether it be through email, text, or in person, which means that they are mentally unstable and they need to be addressed. So that is the stalking laws. And that does include emails, text, and in person. All three, not just one. So if you're doing even just one of them, you're guilty. So her restraining order expired, and he killed her within a few days later. He is 41 years old. He is being held with no bail and the possibility of death. I said, if y'all have any questions about it, that is the rundown of the case. But I did upload the video before we started. So, does anybody have any questions so far? Yes, I do apologize. I've noticed YouTube is very glitchy. I was trying to watch somebody's live earlier, and I kept having to restart it because it kept freezing. So I do apologize. I'm sorry about that, Danielle Marie. Yeah, I've been pretty much feeling stalked the last 4 days, so I know how that feels. Over my face? So you just can't see my face? That's it? That's weird. Can you see it over here? Like, is it just right here, or is it over here too? I don't know. But anyway, so basically that's the rundown of her case. So like I said, we have about 50 people in the room and 40 likes, and we want to bring in more people who are interested in this metaphysical kind of conversation for Amie, Dr. Amie Harwick. And then we are talking about how she passed and who the perpetrator is and how he is sitting in jail, basically waiting to go to court and waiting to be assigned the death penalty. So if you are here to help us channel her, then I'd greatly appreciate it if y'all give it a thumbs up, because it's the same thing as holding a candlelight vigil in a way whenever somebody passes. Because when somebody passes, you hold a candlelight vigil to send off energy and light. So whenever you hit the like button, it sends off energy. And then whenever you do, it brings in more like energy. So it helps us keep some of the negative people out, just like Shoot the Moon, who won't go away, who never goes away. So, and Flute Musician, who we found out is Flute Musician. So, I do keep my lives on during my chats because my moderators do keep me informed. If you do not like that, you do not have to watch the chats, because I've also seen people leave comments about that. And yeah, I keep my phone on so that I can understand what's going on from my moderators. So that is something I do. Oh yeah, that's just a buffering circle, y'all. If y'all see a white circle over my face, it's a buffering circle. That's all it is. You can refresh your screen and it may go away for a while, but it's not going to stay away probably. Because I was watching, like I said, a live earlier and it kept happening. So that's what I'm saying. You just have to keep rebuffering. Unfortunately, I don't know what's up with YouTube. I actually had to set this chat up like 5 times in a row today. So, no, Tom Hanks is not dead. Thank you, Anne. So, as far as what I read off so far, and the people who did have questions, do y'all want to ask anything, or do y'all want to go into the spreads that are offered tonight, or do y'all want to just ask free questions, random questions again? Because tonight's more of like where I've already have my cards out. So tonight, I already did the reading, so like I said, and then y'all can watch it out when y'all get a chance. So I was going to go ahead and do some spreads. The ones that I offered, or y'all can do, again, the 777, where you can ask 3 questions, and I will answer them and clarify it with the oracle card. So again, that is up to you. If you choose to do that, then you can, my mods have the links, and they can go ahead and drop them for you. If you cannot use them that way, you can go to my about section on my main page, and you can click the about section, and it'll take you to the very bottom. They are blue clickable links, and they take you directly to the payment forms if you are interested in asking any questions. If not, that is up to you. Or the super chat's open for you to use for questions as well. So, but if it is more than one question and you would like more than one card to two cards, I would prefer you to use the other 3 links, because I prefer not to use super chat. So, again, I want to thank you all for coming in. Thank you, Essa. I greatly appreciate that. I know I have like no lipstick on. I feel like it's inappropriate. I need to add lipstick. I just noticed that. And go to sleep, Melanie. I'm tired too. I had to upload the video, and it just took a long time because the internet's sucking. I need the pendulum for that. Oh, thank you, Joyce. All right. So are you here, Dr. Amie? She's saying that yes, she's here. So are you still empowering women in the goddess feminine energy that you were when you were on the 3D level? Yes. So she is still practicing that. So oh, thank you, Raina. I know I feel naked right now, so I'm like, I really hate to get up to go get lipstick, but I know where it is, and I'm like, I'm just eyeing it down. I'm like, I know where you are. Like, I'm gonna get you. Like, come here. Hey, Carissa and Cliff. I don't know where Cliff is, but I did see somebody say hi, Cliff. Yeah, she was very sweet. Thank you, Julio. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, I just don't feel like getting up to get it, to be honest. I'm like, do I have any near me? Possibly. I usually do. I usually have like lipstick everywhere. But so what y'all want to chat about, really? Yeah, I love lipstick, but I don't feel like getting up. I'm tired, to be honest. My mom actually took the baby like a little bit ago, and so this is the first time I haven't had both kids in a long time. So it's kind of like autopilot. My body's like, you have no kids. I keep thinking, I'm like, oh yeah, like they're at their grandma's. I keep forgetting. I said they just went over there just a little bit ago. So new charges on someone on what? Crash the case that we're talking about? Julio. How old are you, Julio? I'm just curious. And I'm not like trying to be rude or anything. I'm because you have said that a few times, so I'm curious how old you are, Julio. 37. Okay, so you're my age. Okay, so that makes sense. I was gonna say, I was like, you're not like 60 something, right? Because I mean, nothing against that, but you know, I'm not into 67-year-olds. So you're fine, Lady G. I was just saying, if you're 67 years old, then there's a bit of an age difference, so we might have a problem, Julio. So yeah, that's all I was saying. But doesn't like again? Does anybody really have any other questions that they want to ask about Amie? Because if not, I kind of want to move on to the next, like move on to something else. And then I know again it's a very short live so far, and I know that y'all been waiting for a while. But again, any reading training, and if nobody really has too many questions and or they don't have a particular subject that they would like to talk about or do any of the spreads, then or pendulum work, then I don't really, I don't mind staying on longer. I'm just kind of wondering what else y'all want to talk about. Oh, there's Cliff. Hi, Cliff. You going to bed, Melanie? Good night, baby. Baby dust. Yeah, you're going to get baby dusted tonight. Melanie's getting baby dusted. That's why she's got to go. You'll move on, Julio. Yeah, I think Paula's here. She was here. Okay. Good night, Melanie. I said, I'm sorry I didn't get to call you back. I was recording, but yes, we'll definitely talk tomorrow. Uh-huh. Sticky, yeah. Melanie's a sticky baby dust girl tonight. Don't forget to sit on your pillow with your legs up in the air tonight, Melanie. I'm just saying. Ew. Girl, you were the one that said you slept like that the other night. What are you talking about? Oh, Anita, she's spending the day with her daughter. Oh, Raina, are you talking about Gabriel Fernandez's mom? Yeah, I heard how she got the shit beat out of her in prison. They like supposedly like sliced her with like a tuna can, and they like beat the crap out of her while the guards just like turned their backs. Mel's probably sleeping like that because she's trying to get pregnant, and she is pregnant, so she probably does have gas. No, I'm just kidding, Mel. Yes, right. Right now, that's why I posted it. She got her ass whooped, like hardcore. Got her ass whooped. Like Teabag is gonna have her ass whooped soon, if she even fucking makes it. Yeah, the guard is the one that told on her. She was like, all right, baby killer. That's what she said, and all the women finally figured out what she was really there for. And that's when they like took it. I heard they took a tuna can, sliced her face, basically spit on her, beat the shit out of her, they kicked her, did everything like you could possibly prison jump somebody, and it happened for a very very long amount of time where the prison guard just turned their back because she was running her mouth. So it was like, and then she was still. Did you hear that she was stealing people's ramen noodles? I haven't even been to jail, but I know goddamn well if you steal somebody's ramen noodles in jail, or their like cinnamon rolls, or their Nutty Buddies, or their tater tots, it's on, bitch. Like, I mean, like I'm just saying, like you better not touch my ramen noodles, or I'll fuck your world up. You know what I mean? Like I use that shit for my spread. Like, you know what I mean? So I've never been to jail, but I'm just saying I know how it works, and I know goddamn well you don't steal somebody's ramen noodles. Like, you're asking for it. And she was stealing their ramen noodles. Did you see that, Raina? That's what she said. You sleep really good for someone who's a baby killer. That's what she said. Gabriel Fernandez's mom got beat up, Judy, in jail. Once because one of the guards outed her and said, "You sleep really good for being a baby killer." She had lied, told everybody else that she was just there for child endangerment. So when the guard outed her, they fucking sliced the bitch up with like a tuna can and all kinds of stuff and like beat the crap out of her like for a long time. Like I said, because she lied for why she was there. Getting shanked over a creamy chicken. I love cream of chicken, Cliff. Oh, y'all. I'm so excited to show y'all something real quick. Hold it. So I know y'all can't see it perfect, but this is a new crystal that my mom got me straight out of Colorado today. This is a peacock. Miss Texas has its full name. It's peacock something. So, but it basically like illuminates like a rainbow. So it's a raw gemstone, and it came from Colorado, right? Where Gannon is. But I'm not even close to done yet. All right, so remember how Gannon was all blue? Look at the rocks that came from him today. These are the rocks that my mom picked out for me. Not rocks. I'm sorry, they're not rocks. They are crystals and they are gemstones. I don't know why I said rocks because this one is raw. So I'm very new to raw. I just started using raw. So I do apologize for saying rock because it is not a rock, and that is actually very disrespectful to my crystal, and I'm very sorry, Crystal. So we'll move on. Like I said, this is going to be a crystal that both of these came out of Colorado, right? So this is the next one that came out of Colorado that also matched with Gannon. See it? Now, this was the last one that she told me that they told him to pick for me. This is what is known for my sign, which is a Virgo, and I don't know how he knew that, but it's a citrine. It's raw citrine in the shape of a horn, just like I wanted it. So those all came from Colorado today, hand delivered from a crystal specialist in Colorado, and they were hand picked out for me by the crystal specialist. Because he told me those were the ones that he was told to pick out for me. I don't know yet. I know that they energize each other. These two don't leave each other. So whatever these two are, including this one, these three stay together. So they all charge each other. This is a lapis. I want to say, I always pronounce it wrong. That's why I don't pronounce them, because I hate when people are like, "Oh, you said it wrong," because everybody's like fucking snowflakes these days, right? So this one is like, I want to say lapis. I don't know. Somebody can drop it in the comments. And this one, we haven't figured out the name of it yet. It's a brand new gemstone that came out of crystal that came out of Colorado. This is another brand new one that I saw that came out of Colorado. So again, these two are the ones that I was pulled to the most with Gannon's energy and where he was at and where he's from. So that's what I'm saying. And then the citrine and the other one that just happened to be like this are ones that were picked out for me personally by my mother telling her what I do and what I need them for. So I will get more information on them to let y'all know exactly what they are. I will write it in the comment section. Okay. Oh. Oh, there's a new charge on Teabag? Paula? There's burning? No bullshit. Paula, where are you? Hey, Red Rum. Can you restate? Hey, Katie and everybody come in. I'm sorry because I said fire was used. Did I not? Did I not say there was nothing but fire in the whole reading? And I even stopped in my very first reading the day that he went missing. I said all I felt was fire. And I saw fire in my mind's eye and I couldn't figure out why. Beheading? She beheaded him? Hold up. Okay, so we're going to start over from here because now this is all new to me. Teabag beheaded Gannon. I fucking knew it. That's why she didn't say where he was. Motherfucking bitch. I knew that's why she wouldn't tell him where that baby was. Thank you, Julio. When did they release that and why? Does anybody know? The fuck she beheaded him for real? Wait for her to get to prison. Like real prison. Where they're there for life and they don't give a fuck. Wait. Because you know what? The people who beat the shit. Raina, are you still here? Did you watch the episode on the guy on YouTube who used to be in jail? And the people who beat the shit out of Perla or whatever the fuck her name is, Fernandez, Gabriel's mom, he literally opened a GoFundMe account with thousands and thousands of dollars and he put money on all the people who whooped her ass's books. And he told them to go buy themselves some brand new noodles because she stole all their fucking food. And she would walk around with a Bible. Yeah, she stole their fucking noodles. Raina, do you steal somebody's ramen noodles in jail? Anybody? I mean, I haven't gone to jail, but I know goddamn I watched a fucking fight over a tater tots before in jail. I know bullshit. It was called the tater tot fight. And I asked this dude I knew, I was like, for real, would y'all fight about tater tots? And he's like, yeah. Like, he better give me my fucking tater tots. And I was like, no shit. That's why I kept saying he didn't know where he was because he's spread out. And I don't want to be like, oh, that's what, you know what I'm saying? But I kept saying, my pendulum, Oben kept even saying he didn't know where he was. And he didn't know where he was because there's different parts of him every different place. She disposed of him in different areas. So that's why he didn't know where he was. You know what I mean? Right? That's what I'm saying. That's a spread. You put chili and cheese on that shit, Raina. That's a fucking prison burrito. You don't fucking steal nobody's ramen noodles. When did those charges come out? We're gonna do a story on that tomorrow. Oh, is that all you saw, Star? That's all I saw was really his face. But I didn't really put the two together. I just thought he was just showing me himself. What time, Jay, though? No? Like around noon or something? Or was it like really late? I saw that. They had over 170 pieces of evidence against her. And now that this came out, yeah, over 200 witnesses. Like, she's fucked. She ain't going nowhere. Yeah, someone is talking. That's the problem. They don't want to be dragged down with her. So they're trying to cop a deal. Somebody else is guilty. Of course. Probably your daughter. Her daughter probably is the one that flipped on it and said it. Casey Anthony didn't even have that much evidence. That's all I gotta say. I said, bitch ain't going nowhere. Teabag, get used to jail. Get used to your suicide turtle suit because you ain't going nowhere. Get used to doing your what do they call? Thorazine, like basically get used to your Xanax shuffle because you're gonna be Xanaxed up all the time because they can't stand your old drugged up ass, or your psychotic ass. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna put you in the freaking. They're gonna put you in a cell, like a padded cell with a bed, and that's it, and a toilet. There you go. What Darlene said. That's what they got her on, so that she won't attack nobody else. He said he was bleeding in that video, Raina. Yeah, they put her ass back in the turtle suit. And everybody goes, oh, YOLO means suicide. No shit. She's claiming that she's suicidal to make it sound like she's crazy so she don't get fucking death or life or whatever it is in Colorado now. But either way, everybody knows she's going to get it. She ain't going nowhere. So that's what I'm saying. I dare her. I dare her to try to fucking get out of it. She ain't getting out of it. She'll never get out of it. She'll be in jail for the rest of her life, just like all the other stalkers will. And not even that she was a stalker. She actually was a stalker, though. She lied about Landon. She lied about Albert. She lied about everything. She's an opportunist, and she was jealous of Landon, so she stalked the hell out of the way she behaved so she could, like, replicate it. Oh, we still got Soccer Star. Hi, I know we got 56 people in the room and 47 likes, so I don't know how many people are actually here to be stalkers. If you're here just to watch, welcome. Please hit the thumbs up and the subscribe and notification bell is over here. Basically, we're talking about everything that happened with Dr. Amie Harwick, I believe it was. And then basically whatever else we want to talk about. Like I said, I did do spreads tonight. Nobody seems to have any questions. So we'll move on from that. Yeah, right, Joyce? Exactly, I said. What'd you say, Katie? I want to know. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking, Darl. I don't see her making it. I really don't. I don't see her being able to make it for a really long time behind bars. I feel like sorry, I'm rolling my eyes at a comment again. I don't care about other people's readings. I don't. I don't have time to watch other people's readings. And I'm just saying, unless I'm interested in my direct spiritual squad group, as far as Brooke or, Conscious Truth or anybody else is in my room that's empathic, I really don't care what any other tarot card reader has to say. I'm just going to say that because I'm sick of that being put on my videos too. What do you want to know, Joyce? Julio. Brooke is more than cool. And that's what I'm saying. She does not deserve the shit she's been getting. Like I said, and it's because she's defending me. Because KWAP can't take responsibility for what they did. Now they try to take responsibility, but they still wouldn't say my name. So that's what I'm saying. If you were taking true responsibility, you would have said my name. But you didn't say my name. And you know why? Because you didn't want people to come look at my page. And you didn't want to take responsibility for what you did. Because you're too scared. Because your KWAP told you not to say nothing. That's why. And I saw your post that y'all are friends now. So I know what's going on now. I wasn't going to address it, but now I'm going to. So, I said I wasn't going to be negative. But like I said, I know what's going on and I know who's involved. So keep threatening me. That's all I'm saying. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and sign out. Do y'all just want to do the spreads for tomorrow? Do y'all even want to do the spreads? Because if y'all don't want to do the spreads, I don't really want to upload them and make the whole video about it. If we don't, I know tonight we were following the doctor, Amie, I can't even think of the name because I'm tired. I'm sorry. I don't want to say it wrong, so I'm going to look it up. I want to say Harwick, but I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Pretty sure it's Harwick, though. Yeah, Amie Harwick. So again, I'm going to summarize it before I get ready to go, and then I'm going to sign off, eat, take my contacts out because I can't see shit, and I'm going to bed. So it is the reading we did tonight was on Dr. Amie Harwick. She is and was a licensed sex, family, marriage, and therapist. She was murdered by and strangled and thrown from a balcony in her home. The stalker was Gareth Pursehouse. In her own statement that she wrote for the restraining order, she did say that he would Pursehouse would choke her, suffocate her, push her against walls, kick her, drop her to the ground with force, restrain her, slammed her in her head by her head into the ground, and punched her in the face with a closed fist. 2 years later, he had broken into her home, she thinks, but there was no proof because there was no cameras. Again, she wasn't engaged to Drew Carey, but they broke it off on good terms. So, on June 16th, she went to a red carpet event. That's whenever he was there and found her, and she ended up dead a month later to the day almost on February 17th of 2020. And I am going to again state the nature of laws that represent stalking, period. There is a nature of stalking, and this is what the law definition of it is. If the stalker themselves cannot stop themselves from the nature to pursue the victim, whether they email them, text them, or pursue them in person, they are therefore guilty of harassment and stalking. So therefore, that is how that law works. So if y'all don't understand it, I hope they do now, K-twat. So anyways, the restraining order expired, and it expired days before he murdered her and strangled her and threw her off the balcony. Again, which law enforcement failed her. So, Garrett is 41 years old, and he is on being held in jail with no bond on the death penalty, possibility of being charged with the death penalty. Sorry, I'm just tired. My words are getting mixed up. So, hi, Gannon. We love you too. I had a weird dream recently, Whitney. I told Miss Texas about it. It was so weird. Why are you stalking? You're not stalking. You're not emailing me personally or anything. You're just writing in a room, Julio. This is a chat room. That's okay. These people are personally messaging me, threatening me in my career, my channel, everything. So they took it too far. So, and I think it's funny that I was drawn to do her case, and I didn't even know she was stalked. I had no clue. I just thought that he was just pissed off at her because she didn't want to be with him. I didn't know he had stalked her and she had a restraining order until I looked it up today. So it was really interesting that was on there. So yes, Gannon, we love you and we want to give you hugs and kisses. Let's see. Okay, I'm a pendulum. Are you here? He says yes, he's here. It's swinging hard. I'm not moving it. Gannon, did you send us the crystals? Yes. Because they're from Colorado. He's swinging it very, very hard. He sent the crystals. See it? Yeah, so he's saying he sent the crystals from Colorado with my mom. So, let's see. Does anybody have any questions before I sign out? Just because I want to eat and stuff, and I'm tired. I don't have the kids. I would like to sleep tomorrow. He's laughing, so he did do it, huh, Lisa? Because I've never seen those crystals before, and when I saw them, they were blue, and they reminded me of him. You're welcome, Whitney. I will. I was just wondering if he's laughing because he knows he did it. He did? I knew he did it. When I saw the crystal, I told Miss Texas he did it. Or Mystic, I told Mystic that he did it. We love you too. Well, we do love you too, Jeannie, but we love you. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, as creator to creator, all you have to do is say, hey, I understand that this person's being accused of this phone call, but they didn't do it. And I just want to clear their name, and their name is such and such, and they are not involved in this. How long did that just take me? Like 10 seconds, 15 seconds? That's all he has to do. And he acted like tonight that's what he was doing, but he still didn't say my name, so he didn't clear me. So yeah, that's all it takes, and he won't do it. So he's a fake. He's a fraud. He's following K Twat's instructions. So again, like I said, all he had to do was say, leave her alone. She had nothing to do with it. It was somebody else, and he won't say it. So he's lying. Try powers on you? I don't do that. That's called black magic. I don't do that, Julio. The only thing I do is protect me and my family, because that's what matters to me. So I don't do black magic. That's black magic. I don't do that. So yes, I will, Gannon, and I'm gonna get some rest. I'm gonna eat and get some rest. But again, y'all, what did you get deleted on, Crash? On his page? I tried to ignore it, but he wants to keep acting like it all didn't happen, and he don't know why. And yeah, everything that's been on there that's saying it's not me, he deletes it. That's what I'm saying. He deletes it. So he wants people to think it's me, and that's why he didn't say my name, because he wants to take the heat off of him, his wife, and K Twat. So anyways, like I said, I'm gonna go to bed because I'm hungry and tired, and I don't want to talk about them anymore because they're a waste of breath, and that's what they want us to do. That's why I'm not saying their actual names. But again, I love each and every one of you for being here. I'm sorry if it sounded a bit ranty, but I've been putting up with this for days, so I feel like it needed to be addressed. I wasn't gonna talk about it, but I don't know. My spirit guide said, fuck it, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, I love each and every one of you. I'm gonna go eat. Y'all have a good rest of y'all night. Y'all stay safe, and I will see y'all tomorrow. And I will think about who I want to do tomorrow. I did do the celebrity one tonight, so I might do another true crime tomorrow. Or I know I have a private reading I'm doing, so I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but we'll figure it out. So again, I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all have a great night. I'm gonna go ahead and eat, get these contacts out, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Love each and every one of y'all, Southern Soul Tarot fam. Y'all take care, and love and light to each and every one of you.